Hi there, it's Nicole for the Lawn Fawn August 2014 Inspiration Week. And today's card showcases several of Lawn Fawn's new fall products, including the Hoot stamp set and dies, the thank you tags and that coordinate back with an older product, the Tag Your It dies, and then the Argyle backdrops stamp set. So I'm just going to share a little bit of my process for creating this set of 5 cards. This would make a great gift if you packaged it up really cute for someone, or you could just use them for yourself. I did a whole bunch of them at once. I like to do that sometimes when I create a design that I like, or to make a nice set of thank you cards, because a lot of times you'll need more than one. So I went ahead and created a bunch. And what I did was I stamped this tag design from the thank you tags on one of the 6x6 pattern papers. And then I die cut it or stamped it again on some white cardstock, and I die cut both of them. And with the pattern paper tag, I am cutting out the inside portion there, just following the stamped shape, and replacing that inside the white tag to get that kind of multi-colored and layered design for the tag. Once I have that, I'm going to apply a little bit of glue, and I've already die cut a hole reinforcement out of one of the other 6x6 pattern papers that I'll glue in place. Then for fun, I have die cut another tag without any stamping on it and layered it behind. And it's just from a contrasting pattern paper. It just kind of gives a fun look. I kind of like the look of layered tags. Now I have already pre-stamped all of my pieces for the Hoot, and all of the ink colors and things that I used are listed and linked below the video here. So all I'm doing is replacing all of these on my card. I meant to video that portion of it, and somehow I must have not hit record. I'm not sure what happened, so I apologize for not having that part on there, but it's just simple stamping. I did take a black gel pen and add a little detail to the owl's eyes, but other than that, it's just straight stamping and die cutting. Now this is a little coordinating lawn trimmings twine that I've tied to the top of my tags, and the clouds I die cut from the Spring Showers die collection from Lawn Fawn, and I die cut them from both white cardstock and vellum. These little banners are from the journaling card, the stitched journaling card die collection from Lawn Fawn. I die cut all of these from vellum, and then I'm stamping greetings, the thanks greetings or thank you greetings, from the thank you tags stamp set using Versamark ink. I'm just doing an assortment of greetings, all of them center around thanks of some sort. And then I will sprinkle on white embossing powder and heat set all of these. And I will be attaching those to the bottom of my tag using the tiny attacher stapler. And it just is an easy way to attach a vellum piece to a card and not have to have any adhesive showing. So there's that little banner where I've already heat embossed it, and I'll just staple that right in place. No other adhesive is necessary, which I love. That makes it really quick and easy. So I will do that for all of my tags. You can see I have quite an assortment here. They're all different colors, but they are all the exact same design. They may have a little bit different greeting and different colors on the front tag and the back tag, and then I've stamped all the owls and things different colors, but otherwise they are exactly the same. Now I have die cut one of the stitched rectangles. This is also a new product from Lawn Fawn for their fall and winter 2014 release. And it has that great stitched border all the way around. And I really didn't want to stamp my border stamp all the way to the edge. I wanted to leave that little tiny bit of stitched edge. So what I'm doing is taking some Post-it tape, which works awesome as a mask. And you can see I've used it here already, but you can reuse it many, many times. In fact, I use the same pieces for all 5 cards that I created. I'm inking up the large Argyle background from the Argyle background stamp set and stamping the solid design all the way down my die cut piece. Then I'm taking the little stitched design and alternating that using a different color of ink for that great look. And you can see when I remove the mask that it leaves that really pretty white border and it looks awesome. So I'll show you again with another ink color because I really love this look. I've stamped a couple of cards. In fact, on my blog post, I will link to another card I created using this stamp set where I stamped the background very similar to this. So once I have all of my solid Argyle pattern stamped, I go back in with the stitched pattern and use a different color of ink and stamp it all the way down. You would not have to mask off the edge there of the stitched rectangle. I just like the finished look it leaves. It almost gives an additional layer without an additional layer, if that makes sense. It's just a great way to add a nice finished edge without having to really do any extra work. And it is very quick to create these backgrounds. You can peel up the Post-it tape then, and again you can see the great white border. Wipe off my craft mat so that that ink there doesn't get on my project. And then I am ready to put my whole card together. I have die cut that same stitched rectangle from a piece of vellum. You wouldn't have to do this step either, but I kind of like to mute the design, especially when I have something on the front like the tag that has so much going on. I still wanted that great pattern in the background, but I didn't want it to be quite as vibrant as it is. So I simply layered a piece of die cut vellum over that, added some foam adhesive behind my stamped piece. I'm going to adhere it to a card, and then I'll use a little bit more foam adhesive to attach these tags to the center of the design. Just peel off that backing really quick. Now, one last thing I have are a couple of additional, or one additional cloud there that I'll place on the background of my card around my tag. I'm going to secure the bow with a little bit of Ranger Matte Medium so that doesn't come untied in the mail or something like that. I hope you've enjoyed this video showcasing several new products from the Lawn Fawn Fall and Winter 2014 collection. The supplies I've used are listed and linked below the video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.